Jesse Robert right there. I did that one for Robert Jesse from all the way Iowa, Des Moines. That's his sister born music right there, straight up from Jesse Robert and her folks in Des Moines, Iowa. Tonight we're not going to stay on here. I promise you, we're not going to stay on here. Please share the show and share the show. Since we're not going to stay on here, we are going to get straight to it. And we're going to this the microphone is open, so if you want to pinch in, put some words out there, just inbox me and I will kind of straighten it up here tonight. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I like to. I got my old man from the Jide community here and back home. They can watch my show, and they appreciate what I do. One of them is Oma Annie So. I think I met her one time in Des Moines, Iowa. It's that patient so boss so I think mom, something like that. And the Oma left a message. I played a message today. I felt so proud. She encouraged me and told me to keep up what I'm doing. I will get big one day and go all over the world. That's what the woman said. So we're here tonight. And I very appreciate the woman for sending in those kind words to me. So tonight we are here. There will be a protest on the 17th of this month in Liberia. This protest is organized by STAN, I think Mobile Molu group, the STAN group. They're the one that are organizing the protest against the Joseph Boakai-led government. They protest, they claim that Boakai is violating most of the rules of the land. He's dismissing people and not following the rules of the country, the constitution, things that he's supposed to follow. He's breaking rules, he's firing people on tenure position, and people dying from protest and police firing live bullets at the protesters and all that stuff. So Moba Molu and his group, the CDC Youth League also group endorsed the protest. I don't know if other political this guy Tamon Gangalo distanced himself from that protest. So I don't know George Weah and his own group, and we got a bunch of oppositions. We don't know if they're going to be endorsing the protest. But on the 17th, I think it's next week Thursday, it'll be a big protest. I don't know if it's going to. I don't know if it's going to pass the June 7th, 2018, what we saw from the June for Henry Petro Costa. But not John Molu, is Mobile Molu is bringing up his protest and the stand. And I will try to bring in either Mobile Molu or Isaac Jackson so we can get the main idea why they protesting and what is the purpose. Why, I mean, we already know, but I mean, to get a real grip of it. They watch it and change it. One person who was them. So that's what we're going to do here. So, ladies and gentlemen, but the Liberia is a funny nation, and we ourselves as human beings from that particular country, we are funny human beings. The guy who would call uh, the light, I knew he was a scammer. He's a guy from Grand Bazo. He's a scammer. He came in and he scanned the people. Now he's a senator of the Montserrat County. Back in the day, the guy was advocating for protest, and it is a constitutional right. They have to do they got the constitutionality, the government to provide security. Now these guys are the one now that I saying that protest is evil. They don't do protest. That's the human being. These guys are seated. They are in good lubricant position now. They are eating on time. Like today, they were playing Phoebe Herring. The guy who can be on spoon. And then he called himself Richie Herring's grandchild. Back 2018, the guy was looking at one of those refugees in from Somalia. They were protesting with his t-shirt, all in a red t-shirt, all toned, almost tuned up. Now these guys are eating good food and they are saying that they condemn this protest as Liberian people. Let me play a clip of Dillon, Darius Dillon here. Let me play his clip right here so you can hear Darius Dillon here.
Calling us up. And they say they get guns. When they shoot, George, we are Congo, we stone it. We make, and they say they get guns. When they shoot guns, they would not know where guns come from to respond. I'm going to give this marching order. All members of CPP who believe in our judgment, going forward, we will carry racks with us anywhere we're going. We will carry the weapons that we have to protect ourselves anywhere we're going. And they say they get guns. When they shoot,
so these guys were the ones who led protest in the country at that time, 2018, 2019, 2020. Even Bouaga self took part in the protest. Now, it's on the opposite. Is the French want to protest is becoming a bad thing for the nation. These guys were the organizer of Jones say CPP, COP, and all the P and all this nonsense. So when we put on our Facebook page that them to carry on the protest, because these guys exercised their constitutional right in 2018, 2018, 19, and 2020. It is the same Liberians. The guys who go and protest, they're not foreigners. Moba Molu I think he's from Lofa County. The Moba Ni and the Molu Ni. So these are all Liberian guys that are trying to do what when Samuel Jackson and here they're from Grand Bassa, they are Liberians. So that the guys, all the government need to do is to provide security for the people, calling the people to a meeting, trying to threaten the people like Gregory Cuomo doing. Gregory Cuomo gotta be careful. He's a young man. I don't think he's even 50 years old yet. He's a young man. He's the head of the police. We had a lot of terrible police officers and chiefs before. Where are they now? They end up some of them dead, some of them were broke and passing all over the place. So Cuomo, whoever knows that guy, I heard he was with the MPFL in Grand Bassa area, and he was a rebel according to the news that we got. So they need to, they talk to him, let him calm down, quiet things down, not to be excessive, threatening people. If people want to protest, that they're right. These are Liberians that want to protest. So these guys need to understand that the people must protest when it deemed necessary to protest. The police must provide security according to I think, Article 17 of the Liberian Constitution for people to assemble peacefully. They should just be peaceful in the assembly. When they're assembling, putting themselves together, they have to be peaceful in the process. And the police must provide maximum protection for them. And they shouldn't cause riots, they're blocking streets, because there are other people too who don't want to protest. They want to move around freely. So those people must have the road to pass and move around freely with their whatever they're going to do. But today we saw Joseph Boakai landing at the Liberia Drivers International Airport. We don't even know what he took with him. But people, Giuliani there making song for good English. Why Senegal and Gabon and those people taking money? Our own good English, our president talk. Good English. And yes, sir. That Joseph Boakai took back home. And we are hearing now that they want to take the prisoners here. Donald Trump want to give prisoners, those illegal aliens that are in the American prison. They want to leave these people, send them into Liberia. I don't know what kind of sense that will make, but somebody need to help us to make this to make sense for us.
While the focus is on trade. Hello and welcome. Our top focus is on the ongoing US-Africa summit in Washington, D.C. While the focus is on trade, investment, and critical minerals, there is another key issue on the agenda for the Trump administration, and that is migration. Reports say President Donald Trump has urged visiting African leaders to accept migrants deported from the US. The plan was presented to the presidents of Liberia, Senegal, Guinea-Bissau, Mauritania and Gabon during their visit to the White House on Wednesday. Reports say the meeting had been partly convened to discuss this deportation proposal. Under the plan, migrants won't be returned to their home countries, but to these African nations as third country destinations. White House Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller, the architect of Trump's immigration policies, was present at the meeting. Now, according to an internal State Department document seen by US media, Washington has urged the 5 West African leaders to agree to the dignified, safe, and timely transfer from the United States of third country nationals. Under the proposal, these migrants would not be sent to their country of origin or former habitual residence until a final decision is made. It is still unclear if any of the nations have formally accepted the plan, but reports quoting US officials claim Liberia is prepared to accommodate migrants in its capital of Monrovia.
It's not yet confirmed, but the lady said, according to information in the corridor, Baka has already accepted to accept migrants. Some of these people might be high court criminals accepted in Liberia prison, and they might escape and put the society and the community in danger. But I don't care. He might take criminals and receive money for whatever he came here and say yes sir to. These are reliable information from the news people here. That's a South African news channel over there. The government need to speak to these things. Are you going to accept money from Donald Trump? Prisoners, criminals that he cannot accept here and put in his jail. He want to give them to you to put them in your jail. Do you have the security? Because when you're putting these people in your prison, and it's a possibility that these people might land in Grand Jita County. You got one of the biggest prison compound there. The rehabilitation center right in Zwedru. So these guys might scatter all over the place. But I don't care. You probably want to take few of them, send them to Lofa County, take few, send them to the central prison, take another group, send them to Grand Jita County. You remember the other time during Ellington, the deportees, they went to Grand Jita County at that prison. So there's 100% sure that most of those prisoners might end up in my county. From a president who is weakling, is very old, he's want money. He want to run things. He got young boys with him who want to have money, a lot of money to pass around with this money. So there's a possibility of Joseph Boakai accepting these people to put them in our society, to put some of these people in our society. Some of them, we don't even know what kind of I don't think they're going to do a thorough investigation on these people. Once the moolah comes, the money comes in Boakai's hands, he gave out, they go ahead, they put these guys on the plane and take them to Liberia. These guys land in Liberia, they take them and gang them up in Zwedru. If the people put people in the street to demonstrate, Boakai get America behind with Trump. They give them more and police car to put water in and put hot water on people and disperse the protesters. Why Donald Trump can't put these people here? This is a country where they get money and they got 50 states and they can put them in each of those states and jail them. He want to take them from here and put a burden on Africans. That's why he picked 5 stupid countries and brought these people and sat there. They stood up. He sat down and the people stood up behind him. They're taking pictures like a slave master thing. They still continue to operate here. Yeah, it's going to happen. Where they're going to take these people from here, where they got all the security, all the maximum, all the food, and take them to Liberia and dump them. And we're going to see some of these boys in Grand Jita County. We already have an issue with the Burkinabés in our forests. And we're going to have these people, when people go to Liberia, when they escape prison, you don't have the security. These people are hardcore criminals. These people can move around, get out of prison. jailbreak, and they get out of prison and get in our society and kill people. No, Boubacar and his boys, these unity partisans, they got small money. They don't care. They don't give a heck for the country. This is what a woman is saying. Boubacar is involved in receiving these people. Yeah.
To accommodate migrants in its capital of Monrovia. Made. It is still unclear if any of the nations have formally accepted the plan, but reports quoting US officials claim Liberia is prepared to accommodate migrants in its capital of Monrovia. Other reports say that Guinea-Bissau's president has only agreed to take back citizens of his own country. Since returning to office in January, President Trump has pushed to expedite deportations.
Why other people, other nations like the Gabon and these people, we will only accept our citizens that are in your prisons? Liberia say we will accept anyone. Gabon is saying that we will accept our prisoners. We're not going to accept anybody we don't know about. Well, Liberia say, why Joseph Boakai came here, that why he went to Liberia a few days, people clapping for him. He said he going to what? Accept. And the people looking for money. They're looking for money.
He accepted the plan, but reports quoting US officials claim Liberia is prepared to accommodate migrants in its capital.
You see that? The report from the White House is saying that the Liberia is prepared to accept these high court criminals. These are criminals where Donald Trump said they were criminals. He don't even call them migrants. He called them criminals. High court criminals. I don't know how can someone who is an immediate immigrant or benefit his both parents, and they are immigrant. They were immigrants. It's both parents. One from Germany, one from Ireland. So it's not his children who hit immigrant. This is the guy who was born here by both immigrant parents, hitting immigrants like this, deporting immigrants. And he even said that if the immigrants they got criminal record, if you are born here and you get criminal record, they will deport you. So he who got all these criminal record, who was indicted and he was prosecuted and found guilty, is an immediate beneficiary of the whole thing they call immigrant. A father from Germany, a man from Ireland, they came born here. Even the German president, the chancellor, or whatever they call him, came here, he brought a man's certificate. A father birth certificate. So it's like when they come here, born children here, and the children are born here, they hate immigrant. They don't want to see immigrant. That's how it's looking like. Now, Joseph Boakai is willing to accept these hardcore criminals in our society. If the lawmakers they was accepted, these are guys who sat in cars and received bribes to move a speaker. So if Boakai carry huge amount of money to these people, they're going to accept it. Why people were making deals, Gabon, Senegal, look at that picking from Senegal, talking about the resources. Joseph Boakai said the Americans should come and solve it and tell us what the value of our mineral resources. It's like you telling me now, Prince can't do estimate on my car. I tell you the car that I doing the estimate on is $3. But actually the car is $5. You accept it because you are blind, you don't know. Instead of Boakai to send Liberians outside the country to learn these things so they can do their own survey, he's now telling George and Trump to bring people in, Americans in the country to do the survey. The American man tell you, say the thing at $10, what are you going to do? You don't have people who know it, so you accept the $10. That's what other countries did. They got the resources, they kept it, they sent people out, they learned, they came, and they start working on it. That means the people have idea when you bring expert in now, the expert say 10 out of them, say no, they did not 10 out of 10, 20 out. Our president, the man with 40-year experience, sat in front of someone. I learned you only Donald Trump 2 years. All you're doing, yes, sir. And people, unity partisans are trying to justify you calling somebody, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. An older man, older papi from the group or somewhere or from some kind of retired who would now call me, yes, sir. In America here. When somebody look at you and say you can speak better English. Can Donald Trump speak English for people than us? He can't even write in Donald Trump writing like a sixth grade student writing. He don't even know what he's doing, but he's the president of the greatest nation. A direct beneficiary of the whole immigrant thing is against immigrants. He want to take these people, scare Joseph Boakai. I don't know how many million he promised to give Joseph Boakai. And then they're going to accept those high court criminals in our country. That's what Boakai is. That's what he came to America for. That's why Boakai came here. Because Boakai didn't come tell the man, say, look, I got this. Because there's a tape where Boakai said they did the Chinese scheme and they did all these comprehensive, complete survey of these things. So they helped down when the Chinese did it. How can you tell the American to come and do it again? Why can you all these things you already owe, Papi? Why you don't sell anything in for? Take 50 to 100 Liberians, or even 20 to 30 of them, then they go learn these things. You got clever, brilliant beginning to the University of Liberia. Then they go and learn and come back now on the mineral and thing. They will have ideas on it. When the Chinese or the Americans are sitting here and they are discussing issues, these people too are putting in the ideas, Liberians. That's what Ivorians did. You see the Ivorians? Other country, Ghanaians. But what on the old paper, what we get, who they say, well, you got 40-year experience, is messing things up for the nation. How you doing, Sophie Blambo? He want to take, listen to this for yourself. So you can say this is made up story by me. Listen to this. It's this news and from South Africa. These are
of Monrovia. Other decision is under the proposal, these migrants would not be sent to their country of origin or former habitual residence until a final decision is made. It is still unclear if any of the nations have formally accepted the plan, but reports quoting US officials claim Liberia is prepared to accommodate migrants in its capital of Monrovia. Other reports say that Guinea-Bissau's president has only agreed to take back citizens of his own country. Since returning to office in January, President Trump has pushed to expedite deportations, including those to third countries, which the migrants must have no connection to. So far, a formal deal has been signed with Panama, but the US has also deported migrants to Costa Rica under informal arrangements. And most recently, South Sudan became the first African country to accept US-deported migrants who are not its citizens, after US authorities won a court battle to allow the transfer. Last week, 8 migrants from Cuba, Laos, Mexico, Myanmar, and Vietnam arrived in Juba. They are currently in the custody of South Sudanese authorities. The Trump administration is now pursuing similar agreements with other African countries. Rwanda has confirmed it is in talks with the US on a migration deal. Other potential host countries include Libya, Benin, and Eswatini. As the Trump administration pushes for new migration deals across Africa, its controversial strategy of third country deportations appears to be at the core of its Africa policy. The big question now is, how will this shape America's ties with the continent? And how many African nations will actually sign on?
First post now available.
So you hear it there for yourself. Sudan already took it. So Boakai might be the second guy, according to reliable information from the news from South Africa, that Boakai will take it. These people could be high court criminals, rapists, murderers. But Donald Trump is afraid of them. He's giving them to Liberia. They might end up in your cities. These people might end up in your cities where they'll go and read what they're going to do. Open Belayala and put them there. Send them to Grand Jide County, to the Palace of Corruption. The Palace of Corruption in Grand Jide County. That's where they sent, you remember they sent some deportees there the other time. So there's under Ellen Johnson Senate leadership, there's a high core possibility that these people might end up in Grand Gila County. And they will break jail in Grand Gila County and find themselves all over the place, putting the society, the country at risk because of money. You got resources, send out people to learn and have other people to come and buy these resources. Why you think when you know how many times Donald Trump invited our Peking from Burkina Faso? The Peking don't even have time to come to this place. The Peking is putting his resources at here, selling it for the real money and developing a country. That's what Pogba need to do. Then to come here and be calling people, yes, sir, yes, sir. You learn Donald Trump 2 years, you say anything the man, yes, sir. The man even asking you where you learn English from, they're doing yes, sir. Like, yes, sir, you left your house, you left your wife and your children and come and call another man, yes, sir. You got resources, as you said. Why can't you chimp on these things and sell these things? Why? Why can't you put these things out for sale? You come here, you want to sell criminal, and why you took our money, you came here for? Yeah. The man want to take criminals, hardcore criminals from America. America prison system here that is maximalist guided and sent it to Liberia. Yeah, just imagine after Gabon had received $500 million, they are only accepting their own citizens. Yes. My Richie, they only want their own citizen. Why would I go and take somebody who is not born in Liberia, who never lived in Liberia? Suppose these guys start dying in your prison. You're going to bury them, put them in a mass grave and bury them because the mosquitoes will kill these guys. These guys from a different climate and carrying them in a different area. You don't care. Those guys will not want to sit in prison. Those guys will break jail. And when they break jail, you'll find in Jonathan all between the horses then. They'll put it on sub in Central Morepa. I'm going to get ready for these people because they'll put someone there to the South Beach. So when they're ready, you will get ready for them. And you'll think that's fun. You sit down there. These are things that they need to get in the street for only 17 and put Joseph Boakai feet to the fire. Yes, tell you, look, Mr. Boakai, you cannot bring criminals here in our country. You can't bring criminals here in our country. Why you want to bring criminals, take them from America and bring them here? Come here to Donald Trump. What Donald Trump will give you? The man call you a shithole anyway. When you going to give you? But what did you do? You came here. You have people then who they say they are the smartest brain in Liberia in a unity party. We are there to criticize the man from left to right. That Boakai was the best man. And I used to say on my show that the people that got choices, options. You go put Boakai and boss back. They would destroy that land. And that's what they're doing. You got those people that they will bring and put in the prison cell. There's a possibility those guys will live in our country, be there, die there, get buried there. The way we start seeing men of Mo Ali there with different Egyptian kind of background, with Pakistani background there, Costa there, with the Brazilian or Mexican people there. You will start seeing Cambodians and Europe. What Yugoslavians, you will see all kind of people there in our country. Vietnamese, you will see that. Libyans, real hardcore people who don't look. The people that want to break jail in America at our prison cell, they want to break. This great country, the man that can break jail. Like right now, as we're speaking, some guy that break jail in Louisiana. I think one's still on the loose. They're still looking for the man. Going how many weeks now? 3 weeks you go to a month. The man stay on the man not change your whole appearance and making it. Like the way you get no security. You don't get no security. The post on no blind American guy named Mono guy named Donald Trump was sending back because Trump, you don't care. You deport the Americans. You post somebody blind American guy and send them. You don't gotta blame what you're gonna do. The man they spend 1-2 years to finish learning how to speak like us. They start doing all kind of things. You get security. Grand Jury, how many? The whole of the Southeast region with 5 counties, you don't even get more than 100 police. Maryland, Grand Jury, Sano, Grand Cru, and River G combined, they don't even have 100 police. Then you come to Nima, Bonkante, Lofa, Makibi, Monserrato. They get plenty of police in Monserrato. But those counties down there don't even have complete 300 police officers. You go to Basel, Riverset, they don't even have 100 police. The place where they get police there, when the people call, in 5 minutes time, less than 5 minutes, 911 in the neighborhood. When people break jail, in 5-10 minutes, once they know, they put helicopter in the air, chopper in the air looking for the people. The people can still break jail and give it. Then you play where you ain't get no security. No guard your security men and those men get bribed and make it. The men get a man and brother and put in jail in Monrovia there. Those guys fly in the country and take the brother from jail. What you would do? Those guys open a excessive fire to Monrovia City prison there. Why you get people to block those people? That don't think the security agency, those guys, I don't know Kofi Wu said he banned him a red guy from the time was small, the main security advisor. Kofi Wu then get blind and stupid in a money belly. Money is dangerous. Because they're getting money, they don't even care to advise the woman and say, oh, baby, this is not a real decision for you to take. Don't even think about it. We do not have the security. Cote d'Ivoire and Guinea, they won't get real military people there, manpower there. Your whole Labrador AFL, they're not read 2,000. They're not until the 2,000 or 2002. They're not even 3 grand. They don't even 3 grand. You don't even see Labrador, you don't even see that war we fought. Look, Cote d'Ivoire were in Ivory Coast in 1990. The people then, when the bandit, when they come in, they don't regular letter say they come in. And when you will get a letter, it will come. When the boys ready to attack, one time was standing in front of the Liberian embassy in Plateau. They had they set a bank right side the place. Those boys attacked that bank at 2 p.m. They shooting each other. We had to run in our Liberian embassy upstairs. You don't even have security in your country. That God is saving you over there. Banks then get loose all over the place. People changing money in the street. They tell you to see the in Cote d'Ivoire. You want to change your money, go to Treasury. They got a bureau there. You don't find people on the car roads changing money in Cote d'Ivoire. Your country already using US. Those born and come there, they bribe your people, they fear. They will do all kind of evil thing in our country. That they play Joseph Boyka want to sit down and they say hardcore criminal then for Trump. Because Trump said, we'll get 10 million, man. Or some kind of million, yes, 70 people then will feed them. How much Trump will feed them? Maybe they'll feed Ghana for 1 month. I mean, for 1 year. After that, you will feed them. The border was out, eating palm butter, kesawa there. They probably came to America, we thought they probably coming to do good thing. Not knew that they can't do some clothing on a ratted nation. They're the far country there.
Hello and welcome. Our top focus is on the ongoing US-Africa Summit in Washington, D.C. While the focus is on trade, investment, and critical minerals, there is another key issue on the agenda for the Trump administration, and that is migration. Reports say President Donald Trump has urged visiting African leaders to accept migrants deported from the US. The plan was presented to the presidents of Liberia, Senegal, Guinea-Bissau, Mauritania, and Gabon during their visit to the White House on Wednesday. Reports say the meeting had been partly convened to discuss this deportation proposal. Under the plan, migrants won't be returned to their home countries, but to these African nations as third country destinations. White House Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller, the architect of Trump's immigration policies, was present at the meeting. Now, according to an internal State Department document seen by US media, Washington has urged the 5 West African leaders to agree to the dignified, safe, and timely transfer from the United States of third country nationals. Under the proposal, these migrants would not be sent to their country of origin or former habitual residence until a final decision is made. It is still unclear if any of the nations have formally accepted the plan, but reports quoting US officials claim Liberia is prepared to accommodate migrants in its capital of Monrovia. Other reports say that Guinea-Bissau's president has only agreed to take back citizens of his own country. Since returning to
Yep, the boy say you're not accepting nobody. The president from Gabon say you're not accepting no other citizens besides his citizens. Yep. Why George, our man, Joseph Boyka, Mr. Yes Sir, Papa Yes Sir, say don't worry, Donald Trump. We will take as many as we can take. If you even help us to build prison, keep those guys, you don't even care. Those boys going out, take dense forest over there where they get Burkina be all living in the forest. They don't even know what they're doing, no bushes. Those boys jump there, they start training in Abuja, what they will do. They start training in those areas. You're not even gonna do nothing about it. You don't even have security. That thing when you get down there, that God, yeah, bless the country. That's why the Liberian people then tired fighting, they're sitting down there for. They relax. The country is dark. The whole nation dark. Anybody can do anything in the middle of the night. Dark nation. No electricity. The light bulbs and the guy there that Chinese like it down Dillon. They're sitting down there. Joseph Boyka coming to take criminals from here and send it there. Because Donald Trump don't want these people. So he gave them to 5 African people. But this Senegal and Gabon, we heard them speaking. I want to know what Mauritania say. We don't know what the other people say, but I mean, we heard from the Senegalese guy, probably, you don't care because people got resources. We got resources too. But Donald Trump said there were resources. They already, let me say Donald Trump, Joseph Boyka can lie. Yeah, the public can lie. The public said those resources are already being checked by Chinese people. Then all of a sudden, he flipped it. That they want Trump then to send people to go check it. Well, one will listen to now, you're too old to be misleading your people. You are very old for those kind of misleading things. And young people will get you were misleading old folks. You're misleading people. 1 minute you're saying that those minerals, those our resources are being checked by Chinese investors. The other minute you are telling us that Trump, you came in front of Donald Trump, you're confused. I don't know Trump get medicine too. You got confused in front of Donald Trump. Yeah, man. The public got confused in front of Trump. He want Trump to send people to go assess or survey your stuff. Who does that? Who does that? Only Joseph Boyka. Only Papa Boyka. And everybody here making fun of Labrador around here. That a man say he do good English, that good English here for. Those asking those French people, they spoke the French. They had translators there, and the people did they translated the thing. What I don't change here, in here I been it. He can't sit down in front, he speak good English, he speak good. The guys when they want to be condescending and be rude to you, that's what they can do. And Donald Trump is very good at doing that. He's rude. He brought up again from what I play, what a Russian guy them bumping. He started in the beginning still with ground. I don't want to see it if that Joseph Boyka. I don't want to see it that Joseph Boyka, even George Bush. They're talking to like that. They were Trump going to get away. But so they begin to talk to Trump. And then he got angry and tell the begin to get out of the White House. They begin got out. The next day they went to the beginning. They want people then to get a beginning got those resources then they want. They don't live without them. But it was a bad one. It was a bad one. Sent Liberians outside the country to train. It will take 2, 3 years to put tree. Let the resources be there. Those rocks and minerals and things, let them be growing. Don't rush them. What are you rushing them for? Send the people to go train. Let the people go and learn those things and come back in the country. Yes. Then you will not have people that CDC and say they want to come back. You don't have men that weird and say they want to come back. Or you continue to mess up things and mess the nation up. We are going to get the urge and be talking that they want to come back. Instead of we are jumping behind men that Cummings or some kind of a Liberian smart guy to even say, look, we're going to support you. We know this and we're going to back you. He said he won't come back. See a carrot grade and passing around. They're calling themselves general and they want to come back and they want to come back where to do what? You think we like Brempo is stupid? We gave you good says yeah, you not do nothing good. Eh? Then you come back, you say you want to come back, get the country for you alone. I want to come back. Come back to do what? That boy
While we
line.
ask the Chinese to continue, we also ask the Americans. We want to know what we have to plan for it. And so we are open. We don't have the technology. We don't know how long the Chinese will take. But our interest is to make sure that we know what we have.
And you hear him? What he said here. Let me play another tip. And he said they want to know what they got. This is the one in front of the state of the nation where he telling the people of this country that this is what the Chinese told them and this is what they got. Listen to him.
Republic of China. Speaker, distinguished members of the 55th Legislature, I am pleased to report that we have received a mineral resource survey report from the government of the People's Republic of China. The report provides new insights in Liberia's mineral resource potential and represents the most comprehensive scientific investigation conducted in over 5 decades.
This is the old man in front of the Senate, in front of the nation, the State of the Nation address, 2025. He's telling the people that he got, they did a scientific, they did it, or whatever the Chinese did, and they 100% with a survey. Then he turned around, he turned around and went to Trump and telling Trump, listen to him, let me play. You got to pay keen attention to this thing. The thing I will keep these things for record to check our leaders. And the only way they will stop lying to us. Listen to the woman lying to the people.
Honorable Speaker, distinguished members of the 55th Legislature, I am pleased to report that we have received a mineral resource survey report from the government of the People's Republic of China.
They have received a survey from the People's Republic of China. This is the 55th legislatures. So this is this year. This is the one I left with the 54th. Now this is the 55th. Madam Bear and Madam Ya, me. Am I telling the truth here? We are in the 55th. So he's speaking to the 55th. This is the 2025. What he said he had a survey. And the survey was 100%. Then he came from Donald Trump. He telling Trump nonsense.
The report provides new insights in Liberia's mineral resource potential and represents the most comprehensive scientific investigation conducted in over 5 decades. We extend our gratitude.
Scientific investigation on our resources. The survey was done by the Chinese folks. According to Joseph Newman Boyka of Liberia. According to Boyka of Liberia, he came to this Washington and telling Trump, my man, you need a sample to go do survey. So the survey the Chinese people did, what you do here, you carry the Lofa County, you carry the Zozo,
the people of China for funding this important project.
And the TBS said they did the survey in the state. He said they did the survey in the tape. And so, in play the other tape. What are you talking to the journalists? The other tape say they don't know where they get it.
On the natural resources. Taking you back to your State of the Nation address, you told the Liberian people that the Chinese on the natural resources. Taking you back to your State of the Nation address, you told the Liberian people that the Chinese conducted a comprehensive survey, Mr. President.
The general got him.
Comprehensive.
They got him.
The survey was done on 2 counties. We have 15 counties. While we ask the Chinese to continue, we also ask the Americans. We want to know what we have to plan for it. And so we are open. We don't have the technology. We don't know how long the Chinese will take. But our interest is to make sure that we know what we have.
That's what
you see, Kona want a generator. Talk. Go what I do a coin alone. That generator will move right in front of Joseph Boakai. We have to cut the old man. In front of the State of the Nation, you say the Chinese did this comprehensive. When I say doing comprehensive, I mean it's checking from bottom tab, left, right, up, bottom tab, all over it. They come to America, you sit down in front of Donald Trump, start talking nyama in front of Trump. Yeah, Trump will give you bag of money for you to care what divine more children and more are eating. And more to it and no beginning what stealing pie and bleach now. They put in the web lotion on. They say they are all yellow human beings and no Pakistanis. They are no Egyptian and all the pregnant put in the government where they're more leading. So you're listening. Boakai said, Bush, I mean, when Trump, you say, put a survey our mineral resources, he was still in front of the 55th legislatures. He said there was a comprehensive survey done by the Chinese. Why you get saying Liberians to go train in those places to learn these things? 30 Liberians who will learn about rocks, minerals. I don't know how to call it, but let them go there and learn. And they come back. So when the Chinese men come and say they see here, they rock here, it will cost $3. You get one of our smart people and say, no. The round on the continent, that round at $20 for the round. What you want to chop off for? But if you send people to learn about these things, it's gonna be fracage. You're gonna have jobs a Liberian will not be able to occupy. You're gonna bring foreigners in to occupy these jobs. So what just saying what the topic, the microphone is open, so, but I started from my pointing. Boakai want to take hardcore criminals from Donald Trump here from the US and take them and put them in Liberian prison. Sudan, South Sudan already accepted their own group. Liberia, through the leadership of Joseph Newman Boakai, according to reliable information, he will side with Donald Trump, and that these are things that are discussed. He agreed to take these people. So don't be surprised. Liberia, Grand Jiraga, one of the biggest prisons in Liberia, the Palace of Correction is in Grand Jiraga County. You might see some of these people in your cell. But I have the mind to send them to Grand Jiraga and put them there. And there's a possibility of these people escaping from the prison cell. They will be all in our towns and our villages, on the farms, terrifying our people, terrifying our old folks. Terrifying our people. I don't want him to carry hate. I don't want him to carry survey from China to the people. The Chinese already did their jobs. You sitting down in front of Donald Trump, you tell him, say, this is what I get. This is what I got there. And this is how much it worth. And you're talking to the man. You saw what the Chinese, you heard what the Senegalese speaking to the man. You heard what the Senegalese said. The Senegalese president, I pray older than that begin. The man told Trump, we got resources in Liberia, that you in Africa, in Senegal that you need. So when you need them, we'll discuss. That's what the man told him, man. You don't go back on the man, sure. That begin was the youngest begin, and more other than I went down there. Most of them were born up begin. All of them, not most. Donald Trump was born up begin. Joseph Boakai, the other people from Mauritania, who loaded Raymond to all the men again born Gabon president and born up president for Senegal. I mean, not even 50-year-old yet. But you know what he said? We got minerals that you need, Trump. So you need us more than we need you. When you're ready, you come with all the talk. All the beginning said, Senegalese president. Why what people are doing so? So now Nero saw you are doing to accept prisoners. Accept prisoners. Now what the woman was accepting, you were doing so for to accept prisoners. Let me play this tape one more time. When you listen to this tape, discuss 5 minutes, then I get out of here. Because this is going to happen. It's going to happen. But I'm going to accept these people, bring them in our society, and it will be there. It's no joke. He accepted it. It's already news passing all over the place. This is the news people from South Africa. They're reporting to us. These are the news agents. These are the 5 countries: Mauritania, Senegal, Guinea-Bissau, Liberia, and Gabon. They see the Senegalese president talking to Trump.
Hello and welcome. Our top focus is on the ongoing US-Africa summit in Washington, D.C. While the focus is on trade, investment, and critical minerals, there is another key issue on the agenda for the Trump administration, and that is migration. Reports say President Donald Trump has urged visiting African leaders to accept migrants deported from the US. The plan was presented to the presidents of Liberia, Senegal, Guinea-Bissau, Mauritania, and Gabon during their visit to the White House on Wednesday. Reports say the meeting had been partly convened to discuss this deportation proposal. Under the plan, migrants won't be returned to their home countries, but to these African nations as third country destinations. White House Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller, the architect of Trump's immigration policies, was present at the meeting. Now, according to an internal State Department document seen by US media, Washington has urged the 5 West African leaders to agree to the dignified, safe, and timely transfer from the United States of third country nationals. Under the proposal, these migrants would not be sent to their country of origin or former habitual residence until a final decision is made. It is still unclear if any of the nations have formally accepted the plan, but reports quoting US officials claim Liberia is prepared to accommodate migrants in its capital of Monrovia. Other reports say that Guinea-Bissau's president has only agreed to take back citizens of his own country. Since returning to office,
You hear that? Well, Gabon is saying that we will take only our citizens. Our president, Joseph Boakai, acting as the Sudanese, South Sudan's president, is willing to accept people, criminals. Now, according to, I'm going to read from Emilio Diaz here. He said, according to the old man, yeah, he said 2 counties. The survey were done in 2 counties. You coming out here, why 2 counties? Why can't it be the 15 counties? Why only 2 counties? So the 2 counties, Grand Jide is there. You know, you got Putu Mountain in Grand Jide County. Those boys want to sell it with the help of your lawmakers. They will sell that Putu Mountain, which of course they need to open for business, but your citizens will not benefit. Things that will be in the concession deal that your citizens were supposed to sit and discuss to benefit from. The boys in Monrovia will discuss it, and they don't care. They will sell it, and they will come and exploit your resources, take them. They know what they got under the ground in Grand Jide County. The Jide Mountain, that Ellen Johnson don't want to even put Jide to, she said Putu Mountain. That old lady, that witchcraft, that one mommy not play with her, mommy deal with her. She gave it 15 people names so the people to execute the people. 13 people, excuse me. So they would deal with those your teenage, and the old man will bring people in sweat you. Just one same thing, your thing like Joe. And I tell you that Papa will bring in unity party people are coming back to Risti, and they will put a laughing and working at one in Risti. You not see the stealing going on there on the looting. They want Papa Joe, we are saying. And the difference between Joe and Papa, if Papa is suspending people. But I still 5 million, you suspend me, Papa. Or I still 5 million or 2 million, you suspend me. In our Liberia, I take 2 million, you suspend me, I get time. You don't give me the job, I don't get it. You need to suspend and prosecute the way you're doing the Samuel Tuere. Make Samuel Tuere to run for their money. He bought and stacked money in houses on the ground. They built the bungalow and put money inside. Take this money out of these people. Make them to go to court so they can be there. You postpone the case. Do they pay lawyer? Postpone it until they can be broke. And what he was broke boys anyway in the first place. Let's do it in how all shoot them to walk all over the street and go to Tottenham High. You got Margarian wearing one fire share in the net, washing and wearing in the morning. They are millionaires now. Koji then were living in something like $10 or $5 room in Satan there around the area. Now they're all millionaires. They got houses with fence and all that kind of stuff. The boys stole from the country. They need to be held accountable. Anyone who would say they shouldn't host people who are allegedly involved in stealing, that person will be stupid. The person is not a patriot. It ain't got nothing to do with partisan. Ain't got nothing to do with partisan. If they will go for Weir's White House, that place is built to Marshall area behind there, they need to take it. If they found out that she took that money that came from the government to build it, and then they diverted that money and put it in her name, they need to take it. Like those cars that they brought in, what the Japanese people gave us, and they took that whole taxi, that yellow taxi they gave us in that bundle. They see that glorious ride now. Those are stealing and put dead to the nation. And we talk so. Sometimes we say, well, it would take time, 1 year, 2 years for the old man to put the massive destruction where George Weah and boys dead. For the old man to put it on, for the papa to straighten it. But then again, the papa is just there, following the steps of Weah, slowly, creeping, slowly. Want to bring in prisoners, slowly. Want to sell our resources, slowly. Like he's sleeping and he's doing these things, and people think, oh, the Papa is sleeping. The Papa is aware of all this nonsense he's doing. So the nation needs someone who will lead that nation. Good. We don't have those people right now in our country. Alexander Cummings, he's there. He's politics in Liberia and Africa is different and dangerous. Cummings is not a politician. He sell Coca-Cola, gave people diabetes around the place with sugar water. That's what he did. Then he jumped in. He even joined different Liberian and other country politics, but Liberian politics, where the boasting have to be all over the place. When you divine beg or rest of the children, you got to capture your own video. He don't use to these things. There are a lot of good things Cummings did in our country, but he don't show these things out. Oh, he want to do like what the Bible says, when your right hand is giving something, let the left hand don't know. Like, bro, it's not like that. When your woman cook and the food leak over and it won't spoil and you won't give it to the children and they're able to eat it, put it on video camera. They don't say, oh, the man doing good. The man doing good. That's the Liberia that we got for ourselves. Until maybe the new generation can come and change it, that's the Liberia we got. Cummings got a school. People learning science, computers. A lot of times, when the children are in the place, they're learning computers. They're learning this. The Liberian people say the man charging people. The man you get government officials and what's stealing money, who building these things and they're charging people, they're not going behind them. But someone who take one personal money when you sow Coca-Cola and give people diabetes, you're doing it and you're going after the man, say the man charging Martin Curry. The man charging Martin Curry, your pa has a church. The people collect offering in that church. Who know what they're doing with the offerings? When they get school, when those people get the members in the schools, the members are in the church who can contribute and pay the offering, the children paying to go to the school. When the members there who paying the offering, they don't get money in that time to pay, the children don't go to school. But they must go to church and be faithful in the church and pay offering in the church. What kind of nonsense is that? But Martin Curry has the balls to criticize Cummings and say Cummings is increasing his school fees while a father collecting offering in the people's church and not helping the members. Is it a hypocrisy in Liberia? If we are to move that nation, we have to call all those people who led us and those who want to lead us, call them to book. We are passing around. He did a bluffing thing. When you get up in the morning, you wear one poor African clothes and the beginning in the era, but go, sharp, but boy, they get you whole country with 5 million people, and you there you drink beku. Children going to bed, they don't eat, and it don't even bother you. I went to Abidjan one time. My friend that I knew, the guy came to look for me, my knee key. The guy, I'm lecturing with the man is hungry. So I'm sitting in the place and we're talking in the hotel, and the man is hungry. And the guy said, look, Preacher, I'm hungry. I walked there and I want to let's go downstairs and eat first before we do the lecture. I felt bad. This is me, don't want to eat now. I say I want to lose weight. In the morning, I go walk so the sun can beat me, so I'll lose weight. The guy walk from gang, go continue to sap. Put me upon sap. To come look for me to find. The guy told me, but these guys, they got money. They can find food. They took their children out. All the representatives, senators, their children are in the counties going to school. They don't care. But they are representing their people. Can how you call it? Can Joe tell me he got any child going to school in Granjira? Can Yaya tell me? Can Jeremiah Shokan tell me? Can Mary Johnson tell me? Can Jacob Dibley tell me that his children going to school in Granjira County, in Granjira? Those representatives from Nima, can they tell us and senators that the children are going to Sandra Croker in school, children in Nima going to school? The boys got the children in the United States, England, India. They travel all over the place going to school. But the citizens in that county, they don't do nothing for the citizens. But they're representing those citizens. Some of them will sit down in Morio for around 5 years and a half. 6 months for the election. Then they go in the county and buy plenty of bag of right where the Lebanese people get in, and they say they're going to do good. Then they say they're doing good. They're going to do good. They're going to share the red and say, oh, the American will rest. The nation now turn into rest distribution for votes. Sometimes a cup of rice. Cup of rice. They brought our people down to a level that they can beg for cup of rice. In the night, when that country that they play, they won't bring criminal in from America, why don't even have electricity? Those prison compound don't have electricity. This Zwedu prison don't have electricity. The prison compound, Center Street don't have electricity in the night. And they want to bring people and put people all over the place. The old man wants to sell the resources. He's telling Trump to come and do a survey on our resources. What is about sending the Liberians out? Go to the counties that you have the resources in and take maybe 10, 15 students and send them for training so they can learn. We have smart Liberians. We got smart people, children who at the university who hustling to learn. Even though they got those guys in the khaki, like Fidel Castro, when they were coming, revolution, and the Germans, a Russian way of talking, calling comrades. Those are troublemakers. We got them at the university, but they got other people who are learning. Grab few people. Lofians are smart people. Grab them to go and learn. Then people come, they will be talking on behalf of the country. They're not coming to you take American company from here, American making to the true Soviet, and talking on behalf of your country. America was talking on behalf of you. Firestone will have rubber plant or spoons, rubber spoon company, rubber slipper company, and rubber forks. They'll be making it right in Liberia, rubber plates. They'll be making it there. We're not imported from China. Because Firestone been there for a very long time before some of our parents were born. Grandpa and said were born. Firestone were there. They only take the raw material and take it out. They don't care for what you do. The waste, who get cancer, who don't get cancer. They don't care. They take the raw material and come. They destroy your waters. They destroy your animals. They don't care. They take the raw material to come. And this is the point you come to sit down and can say, can you survey my material? my resources. Let us think leader. Oh man, you're not forced to set it, Papa. No more. You're not forced to send me when you want to go gold. You're not forced to set it. The other people, some do that, double there, they didn't sell it, do that, tailor there. Who you call rebel there, they were there, they not sell it. Even the that will sell who were buy ninja and more. Not racket. We are not racket. Don't racket. That woman once said, Putu Mountain. Jide Mountain. You want racket? That is reason that 2 counties go account that when the Papa say that they survey either Lofa or in Grand, we're gonna get a Lofa Mountain, Burugisi Mountain, is that it? And then Jide Mountain. That are 2 counties that women tell people then to go and do a survey in those counties. So the old man here told us now that he spoke in front of the lawmakers and the nation as a whole, the state of the nation, that there was a comprehensive survey. Then when he came on America and I go asking, I say, well, we need the people to come to survey. But we're talking we had 2 tongues in his mouth. So I mean, Cummings got things that he's doing. We know. But Cummings people who he got with him, these yellow girls, I don't know if they were born yellow, but they put bleach on themselves and turn yellow in the middle of the night. These are the girls that are killing him. And since he's coming back now, this thing is gonna be a rearrangement. You gotta begin to call Duke from Minnesota. Somewhere they are rude people. Coming boys are rude, the girls are rude. If you don't understand something, you go ask some question, they come on you, the condescending statement coming out of their mouth, they don't even care. And Cummings need to understand Liberian politics. Liberian politics here is you distributing rice, your people with a camera see you distributing people with rice. You don't see when Zopeno go to Grand Jide, he put the money in a grip. He spent $3,000 or $5,000. He put it in the grip. In suitcase. He go and the people to get a camera behind the ball, got the money. You see the time he went to Grand Jide's soccer team, he carried money in a suitcase. These are things that Liberians see and they vote for you. You Cummings, you got people, all the good things you're doing, you work for your own money. You're not stealing from Liberian government. You came here in America, you work with it, you went to school, and you work with this BB corporation, Coca-Cola, then taking you to make you CEO. You work and hire your own money. You want to get too good, show it to the people. That's why you say, you read about when doing one hand, when I see the left hand, when I see it. Brother, I don't wear in that bureau. You don't wear. You know, see, job we have woman when you go to the foundation, a crowd, we have foundation, all the children, and some of them don't even eat that money, they put clothes on the children, they can't be carrying and be with a security in our favor. You need to do it. Your school, you go to the school, the people see the people there, people children learning computer, the science lab coming that the only way you leave that 1% where you came to probably go to 50% plus 1 vote. Show the people what you did and what you are doing for the Liberian people. Christmas coming, you don't see all the lawmakers say, oh, you know, we go to Basel, we are divine, they are divine rest. They showing you video, Spoon TV, picking Stanton, and you get in trouble here at all. In Stanton, I ain't trouble, Stanton running for senator. Some kind of thing you're going to win it because you see, Christmas coming, Stanton, they say the divine rest, the Spoon divine rest, oh, roll, you can't eat the Spoon rest. Coming when you divine record us, when you scare it to tape yourself, can you can't do that day, drink it, we'll tape you, put you on security and carry it. Yeah, how you win that country and lead that country? But a lead with CDC, Unity Party, CDC, Unity Party, get a stupid people doing things. Yeah. And like Brentford, they say they go put Jawia behind that play, Jawia coming, it doesn't, and all kind of thing in that play around it. That in the world, just what Down Chauncey, the man spoke like, oh man, we're coming to do that one. I can't be easy. You're not easy. Zambara color. Oh boy, that so original going to Down Chauncey going to be here. So this time on Facebook, the person must speak proper English so Donald Trump and boss can hear. I working with one woman. She didn't watch that thing, but her husband. So I think her husband told the woman told me yesterday because she didn't want to have like you. She said, "Oh, they say your president can speak very good English." I said, "You saw it?" She said, "No, my husband told me that he saw it all on the news that Liberian people president can speak very good English." I said, "Oh yeah, that's my president." I said, "Yeah." So anyway, Trump is made bugger or celebrity, but that prisoner then when he want to and care to Liberia, he will protest and tell people. The other man will put their protest and they say, "You coming?" The time you were doing the CPP 6 months we are told of it 2018. Said good said Manapa, you say June 7 coming. The one was sending your money and collecting money, they were in Liberia. Those hypocrites, they think we get time for Liberian people with a bull crap way of thinking. Now they say that it's not good to protest. It ain't good now to protest because they are enjoying. They are eating carrot and carrot every morning. Boom passing so the rest passing so they dropping the boom and taking in the rest. So it's evil not to protest. But back then, you see, it was necessary. The people is legitimate protest. The people are aggrieved. The government is take the 16 million, but your government went to St. J and shot people. Your government is sacking people on turning positions. Your government is destabilizing the nation by burning the Capitol building. Your government is on record of removing a speaker, things that can put the nation in chaos. So those things are legitimate things for people to protest so the government can come to its senses and do the right thing. Jesus. So, ladies and gentlemen, who bring a question from me, say, this is for you. How many of those Liberians that the late president SAB those sent out for studies? Well, do your research, John Fowler. Research not something that you can go put in Nancy Doe. And when you put in Nancy Doe, you will see what she did. That means in my boy one can be Pepe. Put in Nancy Doe. After you put in Nancy Doe, you're going to see what she did. We heard she brought 25 persons, 75 people, and 75 people in 1985. Those people brought in their people, and the people number each of the people really brought their women and their husbands. It went up to 150, and they brought the bill houses all over in Giant Zone over there. So she did a good job. I mean, that's a good thing. What are you talking? The woman built a whole village. What are you talking about? Bringing 25 people to 75 people. It's a small group of people the woman brought. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's how we're going to do it out tonight. That's how we're going to do it tonight. When Donald Trump, when Alexander Cummings is doing things, I will call Cummings. He better answer me. Cummings don't know Liberian politics. We that were in refugee camps, we know Liberian politics. When the other one kind won't get Cocodoro, come on, Cocodoro, what it makes the dust, we don't even know what kind of dust they want to put sugar. They can't get all dust. They putting it all over the place so they can bring a report to the UN so they can get more money. And when they're giving 5 million for Cocodoro, they put when they bring in 2 million Cocodoro or 3 million, they put in share. So when Cummings is having a school, a group of people that are following him, they need to take time out, go to the school, put the school on video. That's so that our grandpa can see it. They come sharing food, a wife sharing food, must see it. When Joe, we are going to do our school, we are school or hope or what kind of hope, we can see it. The other time, Christmas time, you not see Joseph Boakai wife sharing Tim Ano Katuma sharing food. You not see the pro tem Lauren Kanga sharing Becca Rain Grand Bassa. When our men were there, job body, COVID time, bucket, come on, bucket, what is selling for? Listen, $300 Liberian. They bought them, they put chloride and show it down. They put their names on the projects of George Bulley. Jesus Christ. The nation is getting upside down, but we are here. We have to stay with the nation. So Cummings, you sharing rest though. We got camera. You scary, we'll do it. Cummings sharing rest in Georgia, Clarendon. Cummings sharing rest in Grand Gila County, Samoquato. Then the people that will know you better. That you think you can't Maria. You put wet towel in and they say you're walking, you're jogging, you're walking, you man, you know, you get those red-skinned women there with you. They're not gonna do you a thing in a nation. The people don't know you. But you try to say, you come with a picker, your distributing ready video then going live. When stand up sharing rain in a company, you don't see the thing go live. When job we are sharing rain, you don't see it go live. Let the thing go live. Let people see it. If Jesus Christ said the thing will not be sharing with your right hand, what you doing with your left hand, tell Jesus Christ, look, the place that you put me, the country you put me in, Jesus Christ, when we're doing things, the people won't see it. Cummings did a lot of good things in our country. BWR generator, science school, children going to school. They are learning, those children. Well, since he established that school, those children bring open now. They are Liberians. You want to go open Cummings kindergarten and elementary and high and wherever high school, put it on this, blast it, let people see it. Stop hiding the things. Like pure, it's not good for people to hide things. The people hide things. Oh, the man said, what he doing? Said the man will not know him. The man being in the country all that year, but the people stay say they don't know coming. Jesus Christ. I tell my brother can say Jesus. The man being in our country all that time. They say they don't know him. The thing here is we must stand up as Liberians so we can stop the madness that want to come to Liberia. That thing when they say CDC come back or Kara's grading from Jaratan, everyone from one when was suffering, they were poo-pooing on the river. The big boy and now they go to France to go get married. The people kick them out now, they're fighting to come back. They are dead dreaming, they want to come back. So they will explode, steal, giddy the people money. Got men that coach now, they say they won't come back. The thing will change. The people legitimate, wise Liberian in there who will care for the nation, not care for the whole say. Someone who will come when you are qualified, he give you the job, you do the job. Those who steal or store, they go after them, grab some of the money and bring them back, put it in the agriculture sector, put it in the healthcare sector, put it in the schools, in the education sector, so people can be learning. Let that begin from Burkina Faso. Guinea and past us. Burkina Faso by is skyrocketing. Then the people of the land will carry your name. You see, Ofo Bonye from Ivory Coast, the people still sinking in the Papa name. He been dead now 32 years, 31, no 32. He died 93, so yeah, 32 years. When they sinking, they say, Ofo Bonye. Because what he saw in France, he brought it to Cote d'Ivoire. They got a lycée in Plateau. The college that in Plateau, lycée France, some kind of thing. I think he brought that school is in France. I think he went to that school that you graduate from that school, the children are graduating from that school, they are into government, they are learning. Ivorians. But what can we boast of in our nation then? Somebody get up in the morning and sing song and people follow him. And since that time, you don't want to teach nobody nothing. Look at George, we are 6 years. The people that were beyond George, we are in that particular CDC compound. Had George, we have put some kind of vocational school there. where people are learning electrical works, where people are learning plumbing, where people are learning how to build houses. Who work? You think those children will have time to go do Zuko work and be fighting politicians? But they didn't put it there because they wanted the children to be following them. When they say riot, the children follow them. Because when the children were coming to learn in the mind mode, they got things to do, they got a family, they got their living room. When they fix somebody's house and run the wires, they got money, and they're not going to follow you when you call for protest. So that's why they didn't put these things there. We need Liberians who will put these things for people to learn. Here in the US, the ones who wouldn't go to school did a GED, and they don't want to do the GED, they go and learn trade. They can make it. Once you learn trade, you can make it here. You connect somebody wire. My garage area. We're running wire in the place. The guy called the guy ran that thing, put the water, lead balls, all those things. And it made error. And we're doing the rooftop of A. I called the other guy in the kid did an area, the job the ma, about the area. The guy yet did a thing, a wire and thing, and do the thing. But Liberian politicians, they are the demonic group of people. They all playing medicine upon medicine. To put, look at Grand Judea County now, the caucus, all the money they've been receiving. They say they put one vocational school here in Grand Judea County. Wow, what citizen will learn? They go to Lofa County, they put it there. What the citizen learning how to do plumbing, this, that, all those horses they're building, the children wiring those areas. The horses were not born though, because the children then would learn it. They would learn it letter by letter. But in one night, when you see horses burning, the children just like somebody doing it. My man Stuart went to school. He doing it. I'm apprentice to him. I'm watching him how he doing it. I move on there and I say, I know it now. Go do somebody hold on. I wire it. I put some kind of thing to catch a fire. Boom. They didn't do it because if they do it, the children's mind will be molded. Here in America, when they're calling for election, some of these people don't even go vote. Because the man gotta go to work and things like that. You got children, that be worrying about politicians. Because the jobs are there, the companies are over the place. That's what we need. That's what we need. We need someone who will love the nation, who will have sense for the nation, and who will move the nation forward. We don't want people who will be singing battle cry. Yesterday, the CDC youth were in a place, they say they protect, they bought in army jackets. They're not military people. What they take those jackets in front and wear? You go to LU, children then get wear khaki shirt with backpack on the back, with racks in the backpack, and they stone people. I don't even know LU or like that before. We went by now, the few times I seen. When I start seeing LU beginning with red backpacks on the box with racks, chunking people. They never open anything for the children to learn. The children in Liberia, they are smart. The other picking all facing my other crib. The picking here, so I picking go to school for the thing. Probably I learn anything. I say from where? But I the one that will get. Even in refugee camp, they are in Tai, Jiglo, they have Ajua. They had the children in garden learning how to build houses. People running wires. People, they said the garden now doing the thing. I got one of my cousins. That man when he design your horse, but when he learned it from on the refugee camp in Jiglo, Africa. My cousin, me and I got, I don't know what happened, but me related 2 times. I got myself related for the master, and me related for the same time. He say you. So he related papi there. When you can't somewhere now, I see woman, I go take my brother and can't take woman from there. The boy related 2 times. I got myself looking. But when I meant design in your house here, and put the seating design, and put the POP. See that boy do that thing. That boy learn that thing in Africa. That thing what they can be doing, they be doing that thing about working. He doing a thing. That was the reason the politicians failed the people. They failed the children. All the political parties, like the strong CDC, Unity Party, in the headquarters, build these things. When the children come, they're learning, they're learning. They're learning. That CDC compound where big that you put that thing, the children come, they learn, the one will learn, they learn hands-on. What the man does say, hands-on training, the man will know it. Now the man can go and be with his family. Okay, but they didn't do those things because they knew that when they were going to do it, when they causing noise, the children will not. You gotta go face somebody who to put wire in the hole after you leave it and go behind somebody and do Jose. That's the reason. So the generation now will messed up. The new one that will come will messed up. Somebody with idea have to do this thing. Yeah. To me, come in and get idea. Moruba then, Harry Moruba son, then get the boring ideas. Tomo Gangolo. Those people got ideas to do these things. But they say they put not popular. Bring people, let popular people. And how can you be popular, Mr. Commis, Mr. Moruba, Mr. Gangolo? Is when you are sharing color in your neighborhood, let the people see you sharing color. Videotape your sharing of your color. If you even walking, you see somebody sharing color, selling donuts, stop buying donut, tell the people, put it on the camera, let the people see it. Put it on camera, let the people see it. Put it on camera, let the people see these things. So that's the only way people will know commies. And more these people there who are just angry. Come here, son. Angry supporters behind. Very angry people. Those women were angry everywhere. Dr. Francis, when you ask her, she first. I don't want to call you Yasini, who can be Babi Abba, Yasini angry. More for her, I don't know. The only black dark skinned woman said with the common grew Dr. Francis. He got a black wife is dark, but he just let the yellow comments. I don't know, man. That was Bobby, but you need to elevate Liberian men from the world king, Liberian men when they're doing some politicians, they will put it on tape, videotape. Even the man cleaning here, when he's living, clean up campaign today, they're moving the dead from in the quarters. Those area, they're cleaning those area, brushing around the area. Their own area where they're living, they're videotaping it. Clean up campaign day from Sir Joseph clean up campaign day. And when Flomo Jones clean up campaign day, they get t-shirt, come and do those things. That your American, unlike Georgia behavior, Minnesota way of campaigning, it can't work. It can't work in Liberia, it can't work there. Print t-shirt, coming campaign for the 2027, 19, 29, clean your campaign day, July 16, put it there. Being work for the people. Construction of a company where in a Nijo community, put it there. Liberian men want to see view and want to get it on radio. And now people can be speaking Siri. They put on your time for your Siri. You get once you're getting speaking Siri, some of the things that they're talking, the people not understanding the old man and who's supposed to be for you. While they want to see you on TV, video, the children and showing them, they say, yeah, what the man is doing something good. He's doing something good. I think we can carry him. That's what the people want to get. Now your team where you get it, and you're sitting there, then people first. They're hungry. You come to Georgia, you got those boys who in Georgia, some of them cross the road or get into cross behind the road. They say, I'm gonna be watching it in there. They down there, they eating meat, they bluffing. Yeah, come in. The other one who's already sitting on so When my name Dowana, I kick around coming. Coming, you gotta change all on you queen. You my name Dowana, I need to come around you that way. Jackson, Johnson, Emerson, Addison, all those things coming around you. You have to take that power to cancel you. You want to get to cut. Right now, even my man Samuel Jackson or Asset Jackson, that the people will be around the man. We got to kind of get a Western. But the first thing, Anthony Gay, go and Mono Garden. Where he's from? Grand G. There, what you doing here? These boys are killers. These are monkeys, hustlers. What's coming doing with them? To come in, need guys, you need gay vote. Gay can get 15 votes. Per minute, 15 votes. And those 15 votes then come in and holding their own people on their own side. That's how people work. I think the audio now is kind of okay then. I think the audio okay. John Fala, Dino Dia, Crispy Romeo, Richard Brown, Michael V. We can't hear you. You can hear me now. I think so. Yeah, you can hear me now. I think the audio now is kind of okay then. Yeah, the audio good. You're sorry. I think I got a call string. Yeah, I keep saying I'll call them, but so that's it. Politicians in Liberia, they must show their good deeds to the world. That means tipping those things and sending those things outside for people to see and hear these things. That's how they're gonna know you. But coming past in some community right now, the people don't even know him. But when whoever the other people pass there, they will know that. You saw a car grade a few days say go face the CDC headquarters. Is here going all over the place. Oh, the man being there to play. The man being a pity. He going there. He in his mind, he thinks that he's gonna let the people from District 8, Jonathan, and we were born, re-elect him to come back so he can go remarry in France. Take our money and go marry in France. It will not work, bro. Y'all the young way, y'all the young will go. Y'all the young will go. Well, Akara Guru are going to get married in Liberia. Do you know how many businesses are going to enjoy the hall he was going to rent? Maybe he's saying using City Hall. All the old money in our City Hall, who cooking, who get the roasted cassava plenty and things selling it, and those bad those people selling the drinks, they were going to eat some of that money. Because when they go to a Cara Grave wedding and the food finish, they will go on the other side, buy liquor, buy water from those shops. People who on the motorboard and keke, then the people will transport them to those places, to the place they have. So they will take those trying to use it. But about took the money went to France. I know a wife that he married, a friend of Liberia. He took then he came back after he finished marrying less than 7 months to 8 months. Election, he said the woman, he let him. I was saying now school, he's saying general who? General for getting married in foreign country? So that you will not work. It will not work. If you're doing things in Liberia, let the both hands see it. Don't hide it from the other hand. And that's what Cummings, Ganglo, Tamon Ganglo Cummings, and that Moruba guy need to get on. We don't want to hear Joe, we are in CDC. Look, Joe, we are 9. You need to hear Lee and start doing charity work now. They go coin and we move from where you got most of your money deposited in Jamaica over there. Do not know. And we'll come by and say, won't be president again. So was it Fina Bono then passing around Jefferson and Cara Green will probably be defense minister and passing, but already general now. It didn't crazy. And when Labrador will move forward, it should not be CDC, Unity Party, CDC, Unity Party. Will be stupid until God calls. The country will not move ahead, will not go nowhere. Yes. Turo play 9 hour quick and drive on Turo play straight Abidjan. The boat and got error. But I don't know error, it get messed up. The oldest African country, our people, our leaders, they don't have sense. Look at the guys and them were enjoy with our government. They southeasterners. They could not open up less than, I don't know, 180 mile, 150 mile road from Ganta to straight. You got a president from Grand Jida County. I mean, the president from Grand Crew, Southeast. The speaker, the pro-tem, the finance minister, the bank governor, maritime boss, LRA boss. Southeasterners were like people playing checkup. Until people start doing that Southeastern government, they could not open that corridor. And Joseph Boga weapon the boom. He weapon the boom. My picking left Friday, Thursday to go to the funeral in Grand Jide, Nancy Do burial, and Samuel Do. The picking left Friday, they run or 5 o'clock, Friday, the picking in Grand Jide. Don't you want to tell me Boga not leaking it? What we are could not open that road. I had a big we are with 17,000 votes. He could not open that road during election time. So all the people who came from Maria, most of the opponents registered in those areas. So for the second time, the second round, they sort of go back. They come, they read to Ganta, the road mess up. Some of them got on the road, it's 24, they read to the place, get the election finished, when they turn around, went back tomorrow. So he's telling me now we have many guesses. You know your guy, a lot of your people, they told Eugene Nangwe, they gave him the money for the campaign. He told the money, he went Ghana with the money. Instead of giving the money to Moru as a party chairman to start putting things on the rock when you give it to a brother. So it's not Moru from Lofa County now. So why I come and get a Lofa man money for? I give it to my married Grand Crew brother. And when you see the money, say carrying based on paying Grand Crew. My charity job we are having. But bringing here. So they forgot to face that road. No caterpillar, no yellow machine on that road to be applied. So people more morning and people smooth, so they can be carrying your people to go vote for you. They can be carrying when the people kind of read Ganta, the road black. They could not go to the southeast to go in the area where they register to vote. And the election commission are bringing ballot in on the road for vote. They can't bring ballot to the Ganta Junction for vote. No, the hell no. But the Omen air the show. The Omen weapon, clear weapon. And that job will be there. If be talking, the people love me. I mean, a natural law. That woman pour quota and apple roof on. Can't straight to Grand Jida. I was here to put get natural law for you. When the people start bringing crops, the how you call it, the businesses moving all around that place. I was here to get natural law for you. It didn't natural law boy a big here. That will not follow Labro again. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's Joseph Boaga for you. Look, right now, I'm from no Liberian politician. Because the Liberian politician have a bunch of guys who can get lie. They get lie around the place. You're listening to Boaga want to bring criminals in Liberia from their court show off. You're listening to him. I'll bring.
Hello and welcome. Our top focus is on the ongoing US-Africa Summit in Washington, D.C. While the focus is on trade, investment, and critical minerals, there is another key issue on the agenda for the Trump administration, and that is migration. Reports say President Donald Trump has urged visiting African leaders to accept migrants deported from the US. The plan was presented to the presidents of Liberia, Senegal, Guinea-Bissau, Mauritania, and Gabon during their visit to the White House on Wednesday. Reports say the meeting had been partly convened to discuss this deportation proposal. Under the plan, migrants won't be returned to their home countries, but to these African nations as third country destinations. White House Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller, the architect of Trump's immigration policies, was present at the meeting. Now, according to an internal State Department document seen by US media, Washington has urged the 5 West African leaders to agree to the dignified, safe, and timely transfer from the United States of third country nationals. Under the proposal, these migrants would not be sent to their country of origin or former habitual residence until a final decision is made. It is still unclear if any of the nations have formally accepted the plan, but reports quoting US officials claim Liberia is prepared to accommodate migrants in its capital of Monrovia. Other reports say that Guinea-Bissau's president has only agreed to take back citizens of his own country. Since returning to office in January, President Trump has pushed to expedite deportations, including those to third countries, which the migrants must have no connection to. So far, a formal deal has been signed with Panama, but the US has also deported migrants to Costa Rica under informal arrangements. And most recently, South Sudan became the first African country to accept US deported migrants who are not its citizens, after US authorities won a court battle to allow the transfer. Last week, 8 migrants from Cuba, Laos, Mexico, Myanmar, and Vietnam arrived in Juba. They are currently in the custody of South Sudanese authorities. The Trump administration is now pursuing similar agreements with other African countries. Rwanda has confirmed it is in talks with the US on a migration deal. Other potential host countries include Libya, Benin, and Eswatini. As the Trump administration pushes for new migration deals across Africa, its controversial strategy of third country deportations appears to be at the core of its Africa policy. The big question now is, how will this shape America's ties with the continent? And how many African nations will actually sign on?
Okay, that's it right there. You heard it. They say your president is trying to take some Trump people that he won't send back to his country. So it's not me. That's it. I have giving you the news. I saw it today, so I'm just relaying it. So Boyka them visit to America is to come and accept criminals from wherever, like Donald Trump is afraid of, and give them those criminals to your good night.